This is a Super Nintendo that I bought from eBay for about $20. It is in non-working condition, so I have it hooked up here. As you can see, it does get power, but there is no video output. So we're going to take a look at it and see if we can get it to work. All right, so the first thing we want to do is get this Super Nintendo opened up. I'm going to be using the ifixit toolkit here. Just got to pop on the game bit or security bit. And let's take off these 6 screws here. So just going to unscrew all of those. Put those off to the side. All right. Okay. I'm actually going to use this magnetic bit to get those last few out of there before we open it up. And that should be all of them. All right, so we got all 6 of those out. So now we're just going to want to flip this over and pop off the top shell. Okay. And we want to take off the eject lever here. So it's going to slide this little metal bar out, remove the lever, and there's also this little spring here. And we can actually take off this. This is the front controller connector. So this just pops right up. And this little ribbon cable here is actually can be a little difficult to get out. So we're going to have to try to pull that out of there gently, just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put that over with the rest of the pieces. And then this is actually the power switch. So we're actually just going to turn that on just to kind of let it discharge if there's anything in there. And then we're going to grab Phillips here and then just take those suckers out. Go. And I'm not really going to disconnect it from there. It's just push it back out of the way. And then next we're going to do is take off the shielding. Grab those. It's another set of Phillips screws. All right, and those are out. Now this actually fits into the cartridge connector here, so you kind of have to pick it up from the edge here. And so you can see these little pieces fit right along in there. That over there. And then what we're going to do is we're actually just going to clean this connector here. And then we're also going to clean the connectors down here. Because a lot of times when there is no signal, it's just because the connector here can't read the cartridge. So we're going to see if we can just wiggle this guy out of here and clean it up. So we're going to clean these pins here, and then this connection here on the board. And to do that, it's actually really easy. So let's get some of this stuff out of the way. We're just going to use a little bit of 91% isopropyl alcohol and a toothbrush. So pretty straightforward. So we're just going to do this, a little bit of that on there. And then we're just going to go to town. So we're just going to scrub in here. Just kind of give it a little bit of a scrub. There's a few different kinds of isopropyl alcohol. There's like 70%, 91%, 99%. I think 91% is fine. 99 I don't think you can buy in a store. I think you have to order it from like a chemical company. And 70 is just, I mean, this is the most common kind, I think, so I just stick with 91%. So let's just get this. This evaporates super fast. I don't really worry about hurting anything. And then we're just going to do these pins. Just give it a little bit of a scrub. Just kind of clean up any corrosion or dirt or anything that's built up on there from the last, couple decades. And just kind of clean it off. You can see looking good. All right, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to put it all back together, and we're just going to see if it's working now. So pretty much, you know what we got going on here. Just going to go in reverse order. Just going to pull these out, and put everything back in. Just going to grab the screw, put the cartridge connector back on. All right, and then next we got to put the shielding back on. Pop this bad boy on there. Now we have to put these little pieces here back in this plastic piece. So let's just kind of weasel that in there. There we go. And grab these. Screw that back in. And then the other one. Okay, let's put this switch back on there. There we go. And we're just going to put that back in the off position. And then we can just put this back on now. The console port, upside down. Line that up. And we are going to pop that ribbon cable back in. This can be the tricky part, getting it back in. So let's see if we can just kind of get that back in there. Oh, there we go. A lot easier. Perfect. So that's back in there. And then we got to do our ejector. Now this can be a pain in the ass sometimes with this screw. So let's see if we can get this in there. There's a little hole right here. I don't know if you can see that. And each end of this fits one in there and then one in this little notch. So you got to kind of line it up. So let's see if we can get that figured out. All right. And kind of line this sucker up here. I always struggle with this part, so let's try to get this in there. There we go. Get the other side of the spring and the notch. There we go. And it's back in there. And there we go. Perfect. All right, so let's put the top case back on. And it's on there. Flip it back over. And we're going to switch back over to the game bit, or the security bit. And then we are going to put this back together. So let's screw that back in real quick. Grab that with this here. All right. And do the next few. All right, last one. I guess I got it in there. All right, so let's finish that up. There we go. It's all back together. All right, so now this is all put back together. We're going to go ahead and test it out and see if it works on the TV now. All right, so we got everything hooked up here again. Let's go ahead and turn it on. You see here we got power. And let's see, there we go. And it looks like it's all working. So go ahead and turn that off. So looks like that's all it really needed, just a pretty quick repair, just a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on those connections, and everything's working again. So hopefully this helped you out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment below if you have any thoughts or anything. Just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.